Hey you guys, it's Aunt Marie. I just got out of a hot salt bath and I was on my feet for 8.5 hours today. I was impressed. I'm beat up. I'm tired as hell. I'm sore. And then I was like trying to look at the sunset when I got home, like the sun was setting, and I ran into the fire hydrant and buckled my knees, fucked my knees up. So I took a hot bath and I meditated on it. I'm cool. And so I was like sitting out here and I wanted to share like a little story with you. And this is something I've healed from. And Spirit was telling me this may be helpful to some people. It's nothing too grand, but it may be of a help to people who are on the receiving end of this, or this has happened to. So, and this has happened my whole life. I mean, literally it's happened my whole life, but I really wasn't awakened to it until 2 years ago, 2 Decembers ago, actually this December to be 2 years. And when I moved into my apartment at the time, and this person that I was living with came over, and also my plug for trees delivered. And so they were both in the front, in my living room, and I went to the bathroom, and I overheard this girl saying, "Hey, is she doing okay? Is she sleeping? Do you know if she's sleeping? Is she eating okay?" And I'm like, I came out and I said, "Why the fuck are you asking him? He don't even know me." Like, how embarrassing is that? But I said, "Why would you even ask that? You don't even know me. Why don't you ask me?" And I said, "Oh, my family must have." "How you doing?" "Good." I said, "My family must have put you up to it." And that's when, of course, she said, "Oh yeah, your mom, she's worried about you." And this has happened my whole life. And so I want to show some people to be very mindful of manipulative motherfuckers, okay? And to turn it around on them. If someone's worried about someone, ask them, "Have you asked them? Have you reached out to them? Why are you asking me?" See, this is how flying monkeys occur. These narcissists get people to make them think that they're this sweet, innocent, caring person, and they're just worried about whoever, right? It's not just my family, it's everybody that's been around me. They're just so worried about me, and it's always been bizarre to me because every hole that they put me in, I've got out on my own every time. I've never been this desolate person who, it doesn't matter. I mean, like I've said, it's not like to say I'm better than everything, but I have 3 college degrees. I've always worked since I was 14. I didn't become a drug addict until my late 30s, until my mom's primary doctor started prescribing me Vicodin for fibromyalgia. And I've never taken pain medicine before then. And I started abusing them once I realized you could get energy taking 2 or 3 of it at a time. Even though it was within the prescription, that was still a red flag then. But I didn't know. Even as a social worker, I didn't even see it coming for me. And that's a whole other story. We could talk about addiction another time. People don't choose it. I don't know anybody who would choose that life. So anyway, and so when I overheard that, I came out and I said, "Why are you asking this motherfucker? He don't even know me. He's just the plug. You know what I'm saying? He's just delivering weed. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know him like that." And that's when I, found out it was my mother who sent her, like she does with everybody. "I'm so worried about Ann. Please call me Ann Marie. I'm so worried about Ann. I don't know what's going on. I'm so worried about her." It's a manipulation when people do that. So if people reach out to you and say, just random people that you probably haven't talked to, and they're just checking up on you, there may be a great possibility, especially if you're one of us people, you know who you are, that have walking this walk, and who have decided to walk away from shit and people, right? And that's when more and more people were coming out the woodwork and let me know how people around me were paying them, like my neighborhood, people who were friends, right? And I realized that toxic people, we all know this, toxic people love toxic people. Drama loves drama. And I didn't expect anything less from this woman. God bless her for being an alcoholic. And I've said that with her, so it's not a dig. I've told her that she was. So it's not like, and I really don't care to talk to these people anyway. But anyway, but I've noticed that, like, random people would message me, and this still happens to this day. Hey, how are you doing? I'm doing good. What you been up to? And I think I told one person, asked what I've been doing. I told them I was prostituting and smoking crack. Everybody I talk to, I tell them something different. Nobody knows. There's not one person, there's not one human on the face of this earth that knows what I'm doing, what I'm going to do, and what my plans are. Only me and spirit, my ancestor spirit guides, who I'm in constant communication with all day, every day. And so that's why I like randomly just say whatever. So, I mean, I've told people I was in Michigan. I told people I was in Pennsylvania. I've told people I was everywhere. So who knows, you know? I kind of get a kick out of it. But please be mindful, especially if you're that person that someone's reaching out to you and they're saying, oh, I'm really worried about so-and-so and so-and-so. Stop for a second and use your discernment and common sense and ask that person. And I said to this girl, and I told my mother when I was talking to her, because I've been no contact with everybody, just so we're clear. I don't talk to anybody for good reason. And I told them both, if you have a question about me, ask me. If you're so worried about me, or are you worried that I'm coming out of the dark places that you put me in? Are you worried that the holes you dug for me that I came out of again and again and again? And this time it's really freaking people out because I've done it without everybody. There's been a few people in the community where I was at that have really reached out and have helped me. The person that's allowed me to stay with them temporarily. And that's it. Other than that, nobody from my past do I talk to or get help from. And it's for those reasons, because I know it's the flying monkeys. It's that narrative. And I've realized for so long that I'm not this person that everyone has made me out to be, or this narrative. But the reason why people, I don't know if people realize, the reason why people continue the lies and continue manipulation and continue gaslighting is because by you, me, stepping into our power and really finally being us, denounces everything they've said about us, makes them look like the liar that they are. Because if me, were this horrible person, this thieving, lying, cheating, stealing, horrible person, then why do they come back every fucking time? And so when they send their little flying monkeys in, hey, what you been up to? Why don't you come visit me? We don't even fucking talk. Why would I just randomly come visit somebody that we don't even talk? Because I know you're trying to get in my business, and I know that not this person, I'm just saying in general, the community there in Columbus is pretty cult-like, if you ask me. Y'all bunch of cult motherfuckers. And I know about it. And I don't give a shit. Like, you are some dark motherfuckers. And I see all of you. And so what they do is they reach out to random people who have no idea what's going on. People who think they know you or knew a past version of you, mind you. Don't know, because there's not nobody from my past who knows me, like who I am today. So if people talk about me, it's from an old version of me that doesn't even exist. Actually never did exist. And so I always share with people, be very mindful when people reach out to you to use your discernment. There's a reason behind everything. There's a purpose for everything, and things don't happen by accident. And so, what? That was weird. That guy had a T-top, and he had a T-top down. Like, it's not that warm out. Anyway, so that's my little message for tonight. Be very mindful. The people who reach out to you and like try to get information on other people in your life or try to spread gossip or drama, best believe that they have a stake in it. And some of them are so unaware because they're just another pawn in it, and they're thinking they're helping someone. Because let me tell you what, these narcissists, these people, I don't care how old they are, I don't care what sex they are, if they're a little old woman or some big pillar in the community that are fake spiritualists, fake psychics, you know who you guys are. They have a hand in it, because if you become who you are, it goes against everything that they said you were. I hope you're healthy and happy, full of joy. May you love and be loved. Heal. Don't harm. And I'll see you soon for some card readings. Have a great day.